Today, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact my 29th birthday, and I wanted to buy something pretty cool. And I went ahead and did that, and today I want to share it with you all. Let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube. And yes, as the intro said, today is in fact my 29th birthday. February 13th, 1992 was 29 years ago to the day. And I can't believe I made it to 29 years old. That's pretty crazy. So every year, you know, as I get older and older, I try to treat myself. I try to, I don't know, just do something cool for my birthday, you know, whatever that case may be. Last year on my birthday, actually, I saw Dragged Under. Me, Joe Balaguer, Fluff, Tony, and the rest of the Dragged Under team, we all hung out. And like, that was awesome. That was a great birthday present. And, you know, that was really special. But, you know, this year, obviously, we can't do anything like that. So, to make up for it, I wanted to buy a guitar from my local guitar center in Wilmington, Delaware. And I wanted to buy something that would be pretty cool. And another reason why I wanted to kind of go big this year is because 2020 was a rough year. I mean, for everybody, I think 2020 was a pretty rough year. But for me, I mean, just like having, you know, unfortunately having 2 more surgeries, kind of walking with a limp, learning how to walk again, learning how to run again, still working on that, having to put my dog down, etc., etc. 2020 was rough, man. And, you know, like I said, it was rough for everybody. I certainly did, you know, I had it better than a lot of people, so I'm not taking anything for granted, but I'm just saying, I wanted to treat myself for 2021. My birthday's in the beginning of 2021, and I wanted to do something cool and something fun, alright? So enough of rambling. I want to open up this case, show you exactly what's in here. I've already been playing it for a couple days. This video will come out a couple days after it's filmed. It's what, the 8th today? Yeah, it's February 8th. I got this like 2-3 days ago anyway, so you know, this isn't brand new or anything. There might be some scuffs and some fingerprints, but let's just pretend it's brand new, shall we? So inside this case, we have, dude, I've already seen this thing a bunch, but oh man, it's so sick. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have, in fact, a brand new, and I mean brand new, 2021 Gisbon Les Paul Standard 50 spec, dude. Oh, man. Now, before I talk about why I chose this model, this guitar, I kind of forgot to say this in the beginning of the video, but if there's any way that you guys would be interested in, I guess, making my birthday, making me happy, if you could subscribe if you haven't done so already, that'd be, you know, really cool, man. I try to deliver content as best as I can, and always do it with a smile. So, you know, it would just make me happy. It would just make my birthday. It would mean a lot, all right? So if you could subscribe, that'd be pretty cool, all right? But anyway, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I did it. I bought a brand new Gisbon Les Paul Standard 50 spec. Look at the flame, dude. Oh my goodness, look at that. Gorgeous guitar. So now, why a 50 spec? Why not a 60 spec? I think, in my opinion, and kind of what I've seen, 60 specs are more popular, but I kind of like the 50s a lot more. The main reason why I like the 50s is the neck profile. Now, my 1992 Gisbon Les Paul Standard, one second. Now, this guitar is called Big Brother, and it's 8 days older than I am. But anyway, this neck profile, I had no idea what the neck profile was when I got it. I just thought it was just a fat neck, and that's just how all Gibsons were. But it wasn't until I started to kind of just like play other Gibsons and, you know, kind of just mess around with different specs and stuff that I realized that this has a kind of a 50s neck, and this is just very, very comfortable to me. So when I went into the Guitar Center in Wilmington, Delaware, and I found this guy hanging on the wall, and I was just like, you know what? Let me check it out. Let me play it. And I felt the neck. I was just like, oh, this is a 50s neck. That means I've been playing 50s necks all along, you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of was just like, oh, I get it. I just thought this was just a fat neck for whatever reason, or I thought it was a regular neck, but it turns out that both of these have fat necks, and I like that. Now, another reason why I picked up this guitar is that it just kind of worked out. Guitar Center was doing this crazy, like, 4-day flash sale called Trade In, Trade Up, where if you trade in anything, literally anything, you get 15% off of a brand new item. So I turned in a guitar, and I ended up getting money for the guitar, but I also ended up getting 50% off for this guitar. So, you know, it was just like a win-win-win. I traded something, I got something brand new, and I got a discount, and it's for my birthday. It just made sense, and at the end of the day, this thing is so beautiful. Look at this thing. And the last reason why I picked it up, I've said it a million times with Gibsons and Les Pauls, man, and Cherry Sunbursts. It just is extremely nostalgia driven. It just reminds me of being a little kid, and it reminds me of my dad. My dad's been dead for 5 years. He never got to see my YouTube channel. He's never really got to see me play guitar, you know, online ever, whatever. So, like, in a weird way, it just, like, keeps his memory alive. He was obsessed with Jimmy Page, Gibson Les Paul Standards, and Cherry Sunbursts with Flames. That's what he loved. That was his guitar. That was his, like, you know, his dream guitar or whatever. That was a guitar to him, you know what I mean? So, like, anytime I have the ability to pick one up and play one and, you know, whatever, I just always, like, I always think, like, man, what would he think of this thing? You know what I mean? Like, he would probably geek out over this thing. He would love it, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, just you like what you like, and your influences are on your sleeve, or at least they're on my sleeve. And, you know, although I am a metal player, my dad wasn't really a metalhead. You know, I wear his influences, and I wear my childhood influences on my sleeve, and I just can't help but love this guitar and this idea of what a guitar should look like. This is kind of it right here, man. I mean, there are some exceptions. I love a whole bunch of different guitars, but these guitars, I just can't help it. They're extremely nostalgia driven, and anytime I get to play a Gibson Les Paul, it just reminds me of my dad. So, you know, I don't know what that means. I don't know the psychology behind all that, but, you know, I just can't help but, you know, just think of my dad, and I just wish he was, I guess I just wish he was here, you know what I mean? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for always just hanging out with me. 29 years old, I can't believe it. I'm almost 30, man. I'm almost at retirement age. Not really, but, you know, I just feel older and older as time goes on. It's just crazy to think I'm 29, man. But anyway, I just wanted to share this guitar with you, let you guys know why I picked it up, what I liked about it, and I don't know, it's always just fun to just look at guitars and just check them out, you know what I mean? Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, you're not even going to plug it in, you're not going to even plug it in, that's terrible, right? Like, what a waste of a video. I hear you. But what I want to do is for the next video, when I do an official demo and, you know, really play with this, don't worry, I'm going to do my very best to do everything possible to showcase the sonic goodness of this guitar. Because not only does it feel like home, it sounds insane. And we'll talk more about the sound and just the overall Gibson Gibson products of current day. We'll talk about just how good they are, man. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty impressed. So don't worry, I promise you I'll be sure to share everything I possibly can when I do an official demo of this guitar, okay? So everybody, that's gonna do it. That's my birthday celebration. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out on my birthday. I appreciate you. So I'm out of here. A huge shout out to all my patrons, and a huge shout out to everybody who supports me. You guys mean the world to me, man. You know, and, you know, there's a lot of, you know, negativity going on in the world, a lot of bad things going on in the world. But those of you who always tune in, who always watch, who always comment, who always like, I know who you guys are. And even though 99% of us have never met yet in person, I know who you are, and I recognize your mannerisms and your dialects and your, you know, your sentence structures. Like, you already have a personality just from being in the YouTube comments, and that just means a lot. And all I'm trying to say is thanks for allowing me to have this dream, you know, continuing to become a reality of just being able to play music for the world. So thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. It sounds cheesy, it sounds like a cop-out, but I mean it. You guys mean so much to me. And there was once upon a time when I was doing this YouTube where nobody cared about me, and just little by little, more and more of you kept showing back up. And you guys are awesome. Like, you're so awesome, and I wish I could do more for you guys. So just thank you so much. You make me happy. Alright? So ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Thank you so much one more time. I've said thank you about 1,000,000 times, but I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal. Be on the lookout for this guitar and a video for this guitar very, very soon. I promise I won't disappoint. I'm out of here. Stay metal. See you guys next time. Later.